So yeah, we can just if test active, and then this is a big else that comes all the way. Wait, hold on. Where did this one close? Else conclude dash. Yeah. So it's going to be here. Yep, and this all gets indented. So, yeah. Oh, right here we have to call it power 1 because we're not inside power activation. So are we missing anything? Are we missing stuff? But yeah, because we still have to deduct dash charge. Okay, so yeah, actually dash charge just goes out here, I think. Right? Target offset. Dash model caught. I think that's right. If test active, then easy peasy. And then up, if not, then we go to the thing we used to do. Oh, and also, again, seek mode is never going to be greater than 0 when dash pause, when when dest is not active. So we can get rid of this. And hopefully dash is not ruined forever. Hopefully it just totally super works. To test that, let's give it a bunch. Well, or let's do the simple test first. Alright, so far so good. Oh yeah, let's bring down the speed. Alright. And what if the dash, if it's right next to us, then we... Oh, right. Right. Okay, that's one difference in how we calculate dash pause versus... oh, it's actually a simplification of how we calculate dash pause versus the position for bombs. We always normalize it and multiply it by the range. Always. So we don't have to do any of that other stuff. Just dash pause always is that, because you always dash the same distance. It's just a question of whether you're shooting towards it or if you're shooting past it, or like landing right on top of it. Yep, so we should do it here, and then we should also simplify it downstairs. Yeah. Yeah, in fact. I can be enthusiastic about that, assuming it works. If everything goes horribly awry, then I'll just have to hang my head in sorrow instead. Bombs. Dash. Alright, yeah, no destination marker. That's not active, so... Oh yeah, let's drop the speed down. So yeah, just arbitrary directions, basically. However, once we drop the marker, start dashing towards it. So now what if it's really far away and we have tons of multi-dash? So we have 8 multi-dash, and it's like super far away. Yeah! Alright, so it also kind of looked like we nailed it right on the head. So let's boost up the range by a bit. So Let's see if we can dash. Yeah, okay, good. We do clear our marker when we dash through it. Excellent. I think we did it. I know I like jinxing things, but in this case I especially like jinxing things. I'm going to say we totally did it. Totally did it, 100% perfect. No improvements needed. Oh. Mobs are still, like, doing stuff. Mobs are still moving around while in the air. Like, I mean, like, they're following their pathing while in the air. Instead of just flying upwards and downwards again. I know this because I'm a scientist. No, I know this because, I know myself, and I tend to forget things like that. So, knockback. Let's borrow this sort of term here. Whoops, no. Stop making me drag things, please. Please stop making me drag things. Alright, so, yeah, where do we want to go? Down to this area? No. Slightly higher. Higher than dash? Huh. Yeah. Alright. And... wait. If knockback not equals 0, and not all of this, or actually, I can just change these into ands. So mob type equals -2, knockback I not equals 0, or no, equals 0. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, so now they'll just like fly through the air when they're flying through the air. I like multi-dash. I enjoy multi-dash. Multi-dash. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And it was actually fine when they were moving through the air. But whatever. This one's cool too. I think I'm still auto-attacking while dashing, and I think I should probably stop that, because I think it's weird. I mean, I know it's weird, but I think I should stop it because it's weird. It makes coins follow you around while you're dashing. Like if the desk is really far away. Oops. Yeah. Right. Whoops. That doesn't work. If the desk is really far away and you multi-dash, like coins start chasing you because you punch dudes and they drop their coins and you move faster than the coins in that case. So yeah. Oh, there's another thing I was going to do. I was going to make the mobs elastic so that when they're really far away from you, they actually speed up. So, D offset, transform position, yeah, so right, so offset, D offset normalized. What do I want to do here? I want to say D times, so I'll say speed, float, speed scale, SPD, SCL equals, speed scale equals D offset dot magnitude greater than outside. What's the outer circle called? inside radius, outside radius. Why weren't you showing up? Outside radius. Where was I? SP, SPD, SCL. Outside. Why did you not show up? Whatever. Question mark. If so, then 1. No. No, if so, then the offset magnitude divided by outside radius. Otherwise, just 1. Yeah, 1F, I guess. Okay. So, right, so now the offset magnitude is greater than inside radius, then they move, and then if they're really far out, they move even faster. So speed scale, we're going to calculate that as part of the thing. So now if mobs are really far away, they should hustle to catch up. And we'll use the big map to see if that's in fact happening. So we're going to set our marker way off into space. And we're going to dash over. We're going to like super multi-dash over. Oops, too much. We're going to super multi-dash over. And these guys are going to come zipping after. Look at them go! Look at them speed! Zoom! They're going so fast! I guess I could actually bump it up a little bit. Maybe like ×2. Speed scale. Divided by outside radius. ×2. Save that. Yeah, now this should really keep up. Because I don't want dashing to penalize the player, really. I want dashing to just be sheer fun. So you dash and you go flying. And then the mobs all zoom to catch up. Which could be a little weird, because you could see that happening. Hopefully it'll make enough sense, though. And I think because of the way the perspective is set up, like it might make enough sense as to, I don't know, maybe it'll be disorienting, but we can find that out later. It's kind of fun how they spill away now after the dash, because they all land in the same place and then they spread out. Before the reason I could tell that they were trying to move while in the air is that they were spreading out while in the air. Like they would, instead of like going all just straight up, straight down, they would like start fanning out in like an umbrella shape. Which wasn't bad, but I don't know. I just liked it how it was. I was nostalgic for the old ways. Anyways. Yeah, I can apply stuff to... Oh, I wonder what happens if I start dashing and then apply a mult to it while I'm still dashing. I guess it wouldn't do anything, because dash charges are set at the start, and they count down, not up. I mean, I could change that. Oh, I still haven't changed how cooldowns work with regard to speed boosts, or just changes in speed in general. But it should be relatively easy to fix. I still haven't done the... Alright, I'm going to start writing these down, because I don't think I'm going to get to all of them immediately. So, extend scan table, no. I haven't done that yet. Widen UI slot drop zones. I think I did that. Yeah, I did that one already. Yay! Smarter pathing, no. Make mobs spawn on camera. I'm not even 100% about that one. I think actually that one's not even important anymore, because I changed the speed of the mobs. Speed mods on cooling down abilities, yeah. Okay, so I haven't done that one yet. And what was the other one I was just saying? Yeah, see, this is why I have to write it down, because I just forget really fast. Excuse me. Yeah, what was the other one? Oh, auto-attacking while dashing. Specifically, stop auto-attacking while dashing. And these are all for hero. So, time is now 4:20. Yay! It's 4:21. The time is now 4:21. I guess so what? I started right around noon today, so it's almost like 4 hours and 20 minutes. And if I'm talking about what time it is, that means I'm feeling slightly listless, and not 100% as to how to proceed next. Because I guess I did I guess I changed the targeting stuff the way I wanted to change the targeting stuff. I haven't changed auto attacks to care about the dust marker. I guess I could just yeah, that sounds fine. I can just move the dust marker. I can just oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I can just offset the here's. Oh wait, but that uses the single scan range, which still uses a singular mob instead of using a position. So I might have to change it to use a position first. Fun fact: changing scan range multi to use a position was something a change that I made for a thing that I didn't end up using, and thought might have been a pointless change. But hey, here I am using it all over the place, so there's hope for you yet, overlapping range, or whatever you're called. So scan range, yeah. It's not such a difficult change. It's a little weird, as I recall. So how am I using MI? I'm using it for mob type. Alright, so I'll have to change that. Well, the only thing that uses scan range anymore are the hero and allies, and the only thing that uses anymore are the hero and allies, and oh yeah, look, I even have the scan range that only goes by the mob index. Oh, so maybe I'll just keep it that way. We can still use scan range by the mob index, and it'll auto-populate the things that it needs. Which is partly how it's going already. Alright, so yeah, I guess the only difference I really need to make is that this is vector 3 pause, and oh, where's am I? Oh wait, no, yeah, it goes by the coordinate system. So that's not quite as simple a change. But wait, can I just like... Yeah, no, I don't have to go by chords. MI 0 and 1. I can just I don't have to look them up. I can just tell it what is. Because yeah, chords. Yeah, totally. Yeah. All right. Sorry. So yeah, instead of in MI, you can just go vector 3 pause. I keep seeing phantom text in the chat window. I guess because it's been a while since I've had literally such a quiet day. I'm just alone with my thoughts. Which I guess that's fine, because I'm not exactly on my game today, so what is. Alright, so yeah, so there's the scan range that just takes the NMI, and in that case, it just goes Yeah, mobs mi dot transform dot position for the pause. Otherwise, oh, I'll have to change the one case where, or the where dash was using scan range with these parameters, but with the mob index, which will be easy enough. All right, so all those, now everything that's freaking out about. Wait, why were you using that instead of range? D max equals, it should just equal range. That stuff shouldn't matter, I don't think. Mobs perception plus mobs range. Oh no, this is for not dashing. What? I don't follow. What is this whole perception plus range business? D max. I guess. Yeah, no, that's weird. That's just weird. So we're just gonna use range. And then in the situation where we only stipulate a mob's index, the range is just gonna be mob's perception. Oh wait. But we're already using that for, wait, mob's perception times 2 plus mob's range. Am I? Yeah. What? Oh no, that, yeah. What are we doing? What? So that's for range. And what do we use range for? Scan result test. Scan backup test. D max. Float D max. How does D max get used? Does D max get used? Okay, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. I feel like this is superfluous. If anything, it should just be, I don't know. It should just be like, why would we be sweeping outside of perception? I guess no. We should just be using perception for this. So, and is that what range is? No, range is like perception times 2 plus range. Why? Where do you even show up? Scan result distance. I think that's also totally unnecessary. Unnecessarily broad. Because if I really want those numbers to change, I can just change perception. So yeah, maybe, no, I don't think this is going to harm anything. I'll be really surprised if there's any negative effect from this. Range is only scan result disk and scan backup disk. That's the only thing range is used for. And why would we be sweeping further than we'd want to, yeah, why would we be sweeping? Further than we could possibly get a value from. Alright, yeah, so no, you're also using range. Sorry. And also range is not going to be perception times 2 plus mob range. It's just going to be perception plus range. And that should work fine. The one thing we have to change though, however, is we need to take, well, IX and IZ are currently in use. Wait, why does scan cell also need MI? What are you using MI for? No, we don't need to check that anymore. Because mobs don't target. If I ever want mobs to target again, it's going to be a little hairy to untangle that, but I really don't anticipate that to be the case. Oh, sorry, I got lost for a moment there. I was just thinking, what if some mobs carried cookies and other mobs carried, like, bombs? And so you got points for clearing the cookies, and then you only took damage if you got hit by a bomb. Because I've been, like, trying to figure out, like, how on earth do I represent, the cookies as something you want, but that also something that is a risk to you? And I guess that'd be one way of keeping the cookies fun, which I like, and also, without adding any, like, real differences, like real fundamental, like, gameplay type differences, I could add in that risk mechanic. But that's neither here nor there. I like it though. I think I might go in that direction, but I don't need to go there immediately. So yeah, if mobs get close to you and they're carrying bombs, the bombs will start to, like, pulse, and then if you don't clear it fast, then, well, it'll get thrown at you probably, or it'll just explode. I don't know. Maybe they look similar. Maybe, like, cookies are, like, yellow like the hero, like they are, and then, like, the bombs are, like, similar shape but, like, gray and with, like, a little blinking light or something, and then the light blinks, like, not literally a blinking light, but like a red dot that, like, blinks brighter and faster as, like, when it's about to blow up. Kind of like that. But right, that's not what we're doing right now. We're getting rid of MI again. Because, okay, so we do need the pause, so we need vector 3 pause, and that'll replace this. But then this whole business about mobs type, etc., etc., all we have to really check is that mobs type tail equals 2. Oh, and the other thing about it being on the ground. Yeah. Save that. Although, we still have to do this part. Specifically, we call it pause up here too, right? Yeah, pause. So we have to replace in all of the. All right, this is fun. So in all of the scanned cells, we have to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now we have to replace all the chords terms with a new value that we concoct. Specifically, int pix and int piz, which equals what? Good old mathf dot round to int pause dot z and same thing for this. I guess with all this calculation, I'm taking for granted the grid size. Do I have a cleaner way of saying? Because like right now it's taking advantage of the fact that the grid size is of unit 1, but like hypothetically I could tune the grid size to be a different size, like if I thought it would help performance or whatever. So I should probably check that I'm being consistent in that way, because if I'm not, then changing the grid size is going to screw up everything. So yeah. So when mob's coordinates are getting calculated, right, yeah, so it's actually, we're doing round to int divided by mob diameter, which just happens to be 1 right now. Alright, so I gotta get better about that. So like, okay, let's look at all of the instances of math. F dot round to int. Yeah, because we gotta make sure that we're being consistent there. I mean, we don't have to, but we should. Oh, look, and I was being consistent for a while. I guess I just forgot it today. But not that much division. Less division. Oh, and this is x. That would have been fun. So, yeah. Is that all? I thought I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn I did this somewhere else. Did I not do round to int? For some reason? Wasn't it in, it was in, isn't that thing I'm not using, right? It would have been in, overlap. Oh no, I did remember to divide by mob diameter. Or did I just punch that in now? Maybe I remembered it earlier. Alright, so anyways. Alright, so now I've remembered it in all pertinent places. Alright, so, right. So, is this what I'm changing now? No. That's scan range multi. I'm changing scan range, which is actually further down. Alright, here we are. Alright, so now we can replace those chords with pix and piz. So, 0 is pix. That one's piz, pix. 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 Yeah. And then piz. For the others, piz, 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 piz. Alright, so now we shouldn't have broken anything. It should still, the game should still continue to work. Maybe? Oh wait, no. There's those instances of scan range that haven't been converted to vector. Okay, so now let's look up scan range. Right. Oh yeah, that's the, oh, I could probably get rid of that considering how super old it is at this point. No, not scan range multi, just scan range. So yeah, that one's fine because it's using That one's fine because it's just using the mob index. This one needs to change because this one is no longer by mob index. It's actually by transform dot position. Yeah. Same with this one. Transform dot position. Yerp. This one too. Transform dot position. Yep. There we go. Alright. Yeah. So now the game should still work. We shouldn't have broken anything. Come on, targeting. Let's spawn some allies just to be sure. Alright, so far so good. A bunch of allies too. Yeah, look at that. Everybody targeting stuff. Totally targeting stuff. Does dash still work? Let's find out. Dash seems to work. Yep, because that would use the targeting system because I don't have the destination marker on the ground. Alright, so that probably works. It's totally a thing. UI cooldown scale? Why is that multi-dimensional? I forget what I used that for. Anyways. Or not multi-dimensional, I wasn't right. So, well then, what next? What was I doing? Why was I doing that? That wasn't the thing I wanted to change. That was just the start of the thing I wanted. Oh, I want to change auto attack to start using. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Now let's find the places that we're using scan range. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna say I'm also gonna change this one. Actually, if this is also going to be vector 3 pause. I'm just gonna pass. Oh. Whatever. Fine, it'll be vector 3 pause and it'll be. Fine. No, whatever. That's staying the same. Okay, that's fine. What was I gonna change? Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. I lied. I'm gonna change this. This vector 3 pause and I guess also float range. Because whatever. So pause. This okay. So now, yeah, this is simplified. This is actually just pause and range and false and 0. Save that. So now we have to update the places that we had been using MI, and now we're just using pause and range. Like this one, for example. So now we use. For now, I'll just say transform dot position and mobs 0 or mobs range 0 plus or mobs perception plus mobs range mobs. You know what? Screw that. I'm just using mobs perception. And I'll just increase perception. Yeah. So I think there are other places. I'll copy this. Nope. Not that one. Nope. Was that the only place? Alright. So now, so now we don't actually want to use transform position. We want to use, um, h or t okay, vector 3 t pause. Oh wait, no. Okay, so yeah, vector 3 t pause. Nah. All right. If if dest active something, and then else just whatevs, the usual. But if dest active, then the transform position is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be not just transform position, but transform position, or like, okay, wait. So like dest dot position dot transform dot position minus transform position dot normalized times mobs range 0 plus transform dot position. So it'll be a position offset from the hero by a distance of the hero's range towards the destination. So he'll tend to pick mobs towards the destination, presumably. So here he'll just choose things at random. Oh. Alright, yeah, just random targets, spin in all directions, choosing random targets. But now, hypothetically, he should start to... Oh, I think I did the opposite thing again, where I accidentally... No? He's just not... Huh. Oh, I do need to beef up perception now that I'm using it differently. But so let's call it like 8 instead. Maybe this effect is just very subtle. Or maybe I should move it further. I mean, I don't want to move it much further than the mob's range, I don't think. I could try it, see how that goes. So, alright, times 2, I guess. See how that goes. So, yeah, now he should really, actually, I forget what his range is. 1.75? Yeah, I mean... Alright, so just picking random targets wherever. Now... No? Still just picking random targets wherever? That's what it seems like. Huh. That's weird. I wonder what that's about. Maybe I'm reaching too far. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try it times 0.5f. I mean, this doesn't super matter, I don't think. As long as targeting works for the abilities, I think it's not the worst thing if auto attacks are random. It'd be nice if you could control them though. Alright. Start attacking up here. No? Yeah, maybe? No? Yeah? Yeah, maybe? No? feel like I must have messed something up. I might not care though. I might not totally care. Alright, actually in this case, let's see if it's actually even, I mean it should be evaluating to true. But when this happens, let's print transform dot position, and let's also print this other location that we're calculating. And heck, let's print the destination, the position of the destination. Dot transform dot position. Why did autocomplete stops working when I'm typing off the screen? I guess perhaps not to encourage that behavior, but whatever. Yeah. All right. So let's see how that is or is not working. Wait, why did it stop? It was happening before. It was happening until there was a destination. Why did it stop? Is it going to start again if I clear the dust? No? No? Alright. Okay, no, maybe it did start happening after the destination was dropped. But why did it stop happening at a certain point? And why hasn't it happened at all yet? Alright, well that's pertinent information. So, alright, let's, instead of tweaking stuff, let's try and instead just get it to work better. Oh, because we're using near eye. Alright, so stop using near eye. Get rid of near eye altogether. Yeah, near eye is meaningless now. And I mean, we're barely picking targets anymore. Like, it was important back when the mobs had targets, but yeah, no longer important. What? Oh, wait, yeah, near. Int near. Yeah, get rid of that. Or I guess I can just take out this chunk here. So I should also take out near dist, I guess. Oh, are we using this for other stuff? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we can just take out this entire chunk. Whoop. Yeah, alright. And then, yeah, get rid of this. Yeah, cool. Get rid of all of this. Alright. So yeah, it was only so that was a system that leveraged the proximity like mob's general proximity in order to pick targets, because if there's a mob bumping up against you that was a valid target, it wouldn't bother looking for a target because there's clearly already one right there. So survey says, all right. So I think my instincts were probably correct with slightly toning down the range. So I think I'm gonna try this again. This business. See how that works. And I might want to just expose this so I can tune it. Oh, I can also get rid of the print because it works. So minding his own business, just picking random targets, whereas, and then this way. No. All right. So yeah, I guess it was good enough the first time. So yeah, he travels a little bit while attacking, but that's actually quite fine. I think the only time he's traveling is when his attack is on cooldown. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe instead of scanning, I just want to well, no, I guess I want to scan. But maybe I don't want to use the full. Huh. Yeah, maybe. I guess it was probably fine how it was at first. If I decide I don't like it later, I can always just add in like a tunable value there. But yeah, for now. For now, you can auto attack basically towards specific targets. No, wait, that didn't seem to. Actually, no, I don't like this. I changed my mind. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't think we need auto attacks. I think we'll just use positioning for I want one. I don't want to gimp the. I don't want to disadvantage the player who chooses to improve their hero rather than improving their abilities. And if they're improving their hero through auto attacking, then it'd be nice if you could have more control over where your hero auto attacks. But why is it turning out weird? I wonder if it had anything to do with the changes that I made to the way that to the way that scan range was using like various ranges and stuff. Because like now it just seems like he walks to the target. Oh, you know what? I think I'm setting the target to equals 0 when entering seek mode 2 or something. I should look that up, because if every time you click you lose your target, that's not quite perfect either. Well, actually, no, I don't know why he spends so much time moving around. I honestly don't. So target 0 equals. No, I never set target. No, why did I clear target sometimes? I guess I only clear target. Yeah. So. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the escape distance. I wonder why I was using that. Yeah, mob's perception, mob sight by times 2 plus mob's range is escape distance, not perception range or anything. But if offset magnitude is greater than mob's perception 0. Wait, what? Did this just say the same thing? Wait, if I equals else if oh yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. That's just because of how the hero and allies target slightly differently. Alright, yeah, no, I don't know why this is acting weird, but I think I will just take it out for now. So, yeah. I'm just going to take a super quick break. 5 hours in, and apparently that's my limit for consecutive. I'll be right back. Just a couple minutes. I'm back. Hey. So I was thinking about I was thinking about the auto targeting system, and well, the thing that I was like surprised by and not exactly super thrilled about was how what was it? Right, so the sorry, I'll take down the puppy. So the hero was like running around and stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna put it back in for a second. The hero was like running around and stuff when when the dust was like shifting his targeting position, or like the place at which towards which you'd be targeting. I thought that was weird. The thing I was thinking though is that hypothetically, like, yeah, because we're offsetting. Excuse me. Because we're off. Maybe I should just try a smaller offset again. Like maybe I'll just I'll put in that tunable value to see if that has anything to do with it. So normalized times mob range times what dest tar or tar offset dest scale SEL. There's no scale. I don't know. Or tar offset dest is fine. Scale. Tar offset dest. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. And let's see what that does. Let's see if we can't tune that to something that we like. But so public float tar dest scale, no, tar dest, tar offset dest equals 0.4 f, 0.5 f. I mean, that's what we had it at before. Let's really look at what's happening in that case. So it's down at the bottom. Oh, I should move it. Sorry, just one sec. I'm just gonna move the cheats down to the bottom, to the very bottom. Alright, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna space that out just so that I remember that it's different. Alright, so yeah, spawn, etc., etc., etc. There are a few things I want to check out. I want to check out how, if we can't find a value that feels better, I mean, he's definitely still moving in this direction. He's just still attacking like quasi. Oh my god! I remember why. I know exactly why this is happening. Oh my god. Yep. No. I am not on my game 100% right now. Because of the near system, we knew that because of like because of target selection during proximity system, we knew that we never actually had to scan from the very beginning. We could always start our scan 3 clicks in. So we were never actually looking for targets right at our destination. We were always looking for targets a slight distance away from our destination, or from our center range. So yeah, sweep end. Oh yeah, sweep end. I think we will want at 3 because we don't want to try and. It'd be weird to try and dash towards something that was like right on top of us. I don't know what would happen. Maybe it'd be fine, but yeah, maybe it'd be fine. Maybe I could even put that down to 1 and it'd still be fine. Alright, we'll see how that works. Wow, yeah. Glad I remembered that. because this probably all works fine. Like when I was away from the camera, I was like trying to think of like a sophisticated like, oh, and if we change the you know, the way in which it mobs leave range, or which they, you know, the way they move relative to their targets, etc., etc. But hopefully this will just like, yeah, look at that, attacking right in this direction. Boom, fixed. All right, so that was easy. That was way easier. Now let's spawn a bunch of allies and see how that works. Oh, that's a little weird. They kind of freak out when they're all in a cluster. A little bit. Wait, why did the dust go away? Yeah, seriously, why did the dust go away? Oh, we just got close enough to it. Alright, I guess this still works fine. I should probably do the thing that I was talking about, how I don't know. Maybe I should, when I target a mob, I should also have the mob set its target to be whatever targeted it, and that way, when I'm targeting mobs, I can check to see if they have a target already, since mobs don't target anymore. Because it's just like, I'm pretty sure these guys are like fighting a little bit. I think they're being a little bit inefficient because they're probably going after similar targets, and or like a lot of times they're probably going after the same target, and so yeah, I think it would just make, and like since every target only takes one hit, then a lot of just time wasted like picking new targets and whatnot. Also, like the spinning is a little bit frantic. So yeah, I guess let's try that. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I think it should be pretty quick to try. So I guess I guess I kind of want to take attack time into consideration as well. I basically just want to say, like, whoever's going to attack the mob first can keep that target, and whoever's not can pick a new target, maybe. Although I guess oh, sorry, I can see the stream on my other computer, and like for some reason it's like a frame rate of like less than a frame per second, and so it's just like this slideshow like apparently I was making a lot of faces during that time too. Sorry. Maybe hopefully this is just my connection and not the rest of the internet. So yeah, so I guess there's kind of a few factors that are relevant here, because we have to consider which mob is going to attack next, because whoever's going to attack next should probably keep that target, and the other one should get a new target. And then we should consider, but we can't just go by attack time, because we also have to consider distance. So like, how long is it going to take? Like, if, for example, if one ally is going to attack sooner, but the other one has one's going to attack sooner, but the other has is closer to the target, then like that guy might actually attack sooner, hypothetically. So yeah, let's see if we can. Just something slightly quicker, because I really like allies. I don't know, they're just fun, so I want them to work effectively. And we can really beef up target selection now that mobs don't target, because that I think was like why it had at one point been a tax on performance. And it was never really a tax on performance. It was when I tried to have scanning and multi-scanning as like, basically have scanning as like the one case, the singular case of multi-scanning. That was somewhat inefficient. So yeah. So right, yeah. So targeting. Scan Wrangler. Not that one. Wait. Not those. No, this one, right? Yeah, this one. No. Oh, yeah, it was these. These are totally. Yeah. Okay. So for both of these, let's say. So. If mobs target, if mobs target mobs target I, so if so essentially like if so the mob in question or the ally in question, if their target has a target, oh yeah, right. So wait, what am I doing? It's not a statement. If my target has a target, which is to say if it's not equal -1, then consider finding a new target. And we'll do that here. Else mobs target I equals I. So if the target did not already have a target, then this mob becomes the new target. And so okay, so now we have target oops, this is supposed to be an else. So now, okay, so we have target acquisition, but we have to clear targets when here. Mobs target SRM. Oh, actually, we should do it during knockback calc, because it's like they lose their target a lot. Basically, whenever they get knocked back, they should probably lose their target. I think. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Mobs target mi equals -1. So if you get kicked into the air, you lose your target. Or your target probably lost you if you got kicked in the air, so you will also lose that, etc., etc. Alright, so now let's go back to what we were doing before and work out the scenario wherein we decide who gets a new target. Wait, that's too far. Where is it? This is not it. I don't know why there's a blank line there. Where was it? It's after the coordinates. Here it is. Okay, so if we picked a target and it already has a target, then before we do anything super fancy about like giving it multiple attempts and like etc., etc., let's just put in something fairly basic. So mobs attack time, is that a thing? No. attack time. What are all the times that we have? Hit time, mobs hit time. Mobs hit time. So if mobs hit time I is greater is less than hit time is the last time they hit. Or okay, actually, if if mobs hit time plus mobs hit cooldown, I think is also a thing. Yeah, is less than this. So if the ally's personal hit time plus their cooldown is less than the hit time and cooldown of their target's target, then they are the new target haver. Otherwise, something else happens. Yeah. So right, so in that case maybe this should happen in a different pass. Maybe target selection should not happen inside like this well, I guess it is kind of its own thing. No, this is not kind of its own thing. This is a big thing. Maybe it should be broken out. Because maybe we shouldn't just iterate over it once. Maybe we should do it a few times to make sure everyone has like a nice sensible target. Because target selection is pretty rare now that, I mean, it starts out only as the hero, and then it only gets as hectic as there are a number of allies, which I don't think are going to be super many. Like, I feel like I've been saying like 10 is probably like a high value. It might be more than that. I do tend to get ambitious once things start going well. So yeah. What's then? Yeah, right. So something simple for now, I guess, just to try it out. So yeah. Mobs hit time, etc., etc. So yeah, right. So then, mobs target equals I. And in the other case, wait, if I scanned range again, I'd probably end up with the same target, wouldn't I? So maybe I should scan range multi. Maybe I should unify maybe now that mobs don't target, I can unify scan range multi, scan range and scan range multi, and then maybe, actually yeah, maybe I'll just try that instead. For now. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, let's not destroy the thing that... Right, so this is the thing that I'm pronking in. And in case I decide that that is in fact a better approach, I'll keep that around. But instead, I want to try converting these to scan range multi, and then just like looking through the list until we find one that doesn't have a target. Because they're all valid targets, right? If we do scan range multi, it's only going to return valid targets. So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, I'm not going to get rid of that one. I'm just going to comment it out temporarily. And instead, okay, so what if this was scan range multi? What are the arguments of scan range multi? You unknown resolver. Alright, I'll just type it in from scratch, because I have it right there. Anyways, so if I forget, I can always I'm gonna just copy crib from there. Okay, so scan range multi. What arguments do you want? The center. Yeah, so the center is... Oh, right, yeah, it's this weird thing. So the center, our min... Oh, okay, I'll do the other ones first. So CNTR. Number 0, we'll get all of them back. Our min, 0 minimum range. Our max is the mobs range, so mobs range I. Y max. Oh, the height maximum. Let's not choose flying targets, let's choose like 0.5f. Types, 2. I think 2 is what we say when we only want green mobs. I'll double check that. And nearest, yeah, include nearest, true. Oh, well, I guess, no. Nearest is pointless when you're returning all targets, because the first returned will always be the nearest. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, right, center isn't actually a real thing. So, right, instead of center, we're using this cool thing. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to copy this here, because it's going to be a lot easier for the other one. The position is not going to be as blah 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 blah. Alright, so, oh yeah, and actually we can't assign this directly to mobs target. We have to say int. Oh, we have to say int srm. Oops, other way around. Int array srm. And we have to say srm equals etc. etc. And we have to say srm equals etc. etc. And this one is just transformed opposition. Why is that? Mobs range IF. It should be mobs range I. Weirdo. Yeah. Alright. So now, while, or for int it equals 0, it less than srm dot length I plus plus if mobs target it equals -1, but doesn't have a target, we are the new target and it is our target, then mobs target I equals, oh no, not mobs target it, excuse me, mobs target srm it. Right, not just the iterator. So mobs target I equals srm it. Mobs target srm it equals I. What else? Break, I guess, is the other one. Yeah, and then so hypothetically, you can whiff. Well, okay, so I guess we'll just say for starters, I don't know, maybe you can just whiff. Nah. Now if you whiff, then what the hell is that? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Alright. So yeah, no, if you whiff, so then I guess if mobs target I still equals -1, then just go with the first result, I guess. Actually, no. Yeah. Well, we'll just go with the first result right off the bat. So yeah, mobs target I equals srm dot length greater than 0 question mark. So with srm 0. Otherwise we'll go with, I don't know, -1, I guess. I guess if there's literally nothing to target, then you don't get a target. I think that's how that works. Alright. So wait. This shouldn't just be mob's range. This should be mob's perception 0, probably. Because targeting isn't just about attacking. It's also about hunting dudes down. So yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what that does. So does basic targeting still work? Survey says maybe. Nope. It doesn't seem good. Seems generally like a bad thing. That's fun. Or just unresponsive. I don't know. Earlier today it went unresponsive and then it recovered, so I feel like maybe we have a chance. Maybe, just maybe, it'll come back. So I'm just... Whatever. The only thing I don't like about my current laptop right now is that it doesn't obey my power settings. No matter what I change my power settings to, it'll just it'll just think it knows best sometimes, and be like, oh no, he totally wants the screen dimmed. I'm just gonna go ahead and dim the screen. He totally wants it dimmed. Alright, so what the heck happened? And did I lose anything by... Did I lose any data by restarting just then? Yeah. Definitely keeps freaking out right there. But why? It's not is it... Huh. Maybe tar time is too low, so it's happening too often? I'll see what happens with fewer mobs. Or mob tar CD actually is what I meant to say. Where's mob tar CD? 0.2 seconds. If you're retargeting every 0.2 seconds, is that excessive? I don't feel like it should be. But alright, what happens with fewer mobs? Wow. No error or anything. Just hard lock. Oh, I clearly messed up my for loop. I pretty clearly messed up my for loop. Because I can't think of another reason why. Yep. IT++. Derps. Hey, how about that? Alright. Maybe that makes everything better. Yeah, if you don't get errors, if it just if life just freezes, that usually means there's a is he more erratic than usual? I don't know why he would be. I don't feel like I changed anything about why to attack. Look at him darting around. What's up with that? That's so weird. Why, I mean, I guess losing near? No, because we were seeing... Near was the smoothest in terms of, cutting down on excessive movement, but, once we cut near, we should have seen erratic movement. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't have had more erratic movement with oh. Maybe we should go from 0 anyways. Yeah. Alright. Maybe that'll help. Because maybe he was always picking the second best choice. Alright, that's probably better. No, probably about the same. But I mean, there was... Apart from the fact that he's slightly twitchier now, or he seems to be. Or maybe that's how twitchy... Oh, no, he was definitely not always this twitchy. Alright, yeah. So... Tar time is only going to get reset less. Because if... You don't need to choose a target every tar time. You only need to choose a target if you don't have a target and it's tar time. So let's make that the case. Are there too many? I think there are too many parentheses here. These double parentheses seem excessive. Yeah. I think that. Yeah. Oh, it was probably because of this whatever, which I'm gonna. At this point, I'm pretty certain that that's going away. So, yeah. Okay. So, right. All right. I'm gonna add in parentheses though. Next time. And mobs what? Nav mesh obstacle? Cool. Where'd you come from? Mobs target whatever, shut up. Or don't. Or like no, be you. You're fine. Equals -1. So now I think that should kick. Now he only okay. So actually, yeah, no, this is probably fine. So he only bothers to pick a new target if he doesn't have a target. I'll probably need to change this more because there are probably cases where he'll just get obsessed. Yeah. Oh, and apparently that's always the case. All right. Well. I guess I can. I can say. If mobs target I not equal -1 and mobs target oh yeah, I kind of want to do the knockback thing here. So actually not mobs target, but rather if knockback I not equal 0 or knockback y not equal 0 or knockback z not equal 0, except instead of I it's mobs target I. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, like before this targeting business, I'm going to say if your target has knockback, that's not your target anymore. Mobs target I equals -1. All right, and that'll let you. Maybe I could just use that instead of tar time. I'll leave tar time in. I'll make this an or. So if you don't have a target, or those other things. Although with tar time in there, I don't know how to feel about tar time. Not yet. Why are you freaking out? Oh, because I got rid of one a closed friend, but not an open friend. All right. So, it smells like bacon where I am. What awful person did that? Sorry. I'm just gonna sit here and sip my tomato juice. It's actually all gone. One whole bottle. This whole bottle. Alright, so are we less twitchy? No, we're still twitchy, and it's still because of tar time. So, let's get rid of tar time, I guess. At least from that equation for now, to see if it ditches the twitchiness. Save that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it should get rid of the twitchiness at least, but I don't know what other weird things it might cause instead. I mean, the knockback thing... Seems kind of funny, just because I feel like I should have already been clearing target on attack, but apparently I don't know, maybe in an earlier iteration of the game. I guess maybe, yeah, maybe just before coins it didn't make yeah, actually, before coins it didn't really make sense to clear target on attack necessarily. You only clear target if your previous target, like, went some astronomical distance. So, does it still work? Seems to work okay. Alright, so yeah, let's see how that goes. What do I mean by how that goes? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know why I stopped the simulation. I was just well, yeah, no, I guess I could add that into attack time. Is that... Well, no, I guess at this point it would be duplicative. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's just see how these rules fly for a while. Let's just give it some time to possibly do stuff. And yeah, most specifically, let's see how it works when we have allies. More efficient? Less efficient? Equally efficient? This might be more efficient. Because they're really housing them. See how directionality works. Weirdly. Well, I guess because we're prioritizing coins. We're prioritizing mobs that carry. So, yeah. Sometimes that turns out a little strange, apparently. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. What if I need that one to go away? What if I need that guy over there to go away? Yeah, it's going to take a while to get there. But I guess if I really needed that guy to go away, I would force my way over here and then drop a thing on him. And he still would. Oh, yeah. So... Right. Seek mode 2, I think, is a cue to drop targets. So, yeah. So, dashing is probably also an opportunity to drop targets. Although, I guess at the end of dashing, well, like when we conclude dashing, we can just have the conclude dash. Yeah, when that happens, we can just have mobs target 0 equal -1, because the allies don't get caught up in the dash, so they're probably okay. Mm. Oh, I wanted to stop auto attacking while dashing anyways, so maybe that's a good time to segue those together. So maybe I'll just say if dashing target equals 0. So mob target not equals -1 and dashing 0. Or oh wait, yeah, this is part of the big or group. Oops, lost a K. Alright, so if dashing 0, so if like the hero's dashing, or the target has any sort of knockback, or what else? Or oh, seek mode 2, or seek mode equals 2. Oh wait, no, we still want to pick targets when seek mode equals 2. Which is probably why we had tar time. Okay, so we can say so we can bring back tar time, but only use it when seek mode equals 2. Maybe. That sounds good. So yeah, so alright, so yeah. So it'll be another option here. So tar time, mobs, tar time, less than time dot fixed time, and seek mode equals 2, and that's an or to these things, but it's in parentheses itself. So cool. Alright, so now if you're in seek mode 2, you will just kind of randomly flip through new targets. I hope we're sticking with this setup for the way the game world works, because if not, mob start time. Is that how mob start time works? Yeah, I'm making equals. Yeah, okay. I'm making a lot of assumptions around how mobs flock towards the hero, and yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying it, so that's probably how the game will work. Probably. Alright, so save that. Now let's see how stuff works. With 9 duder friends. Doop-a-doo, doop-doop-a-doo. No targeting. Yeah, they're kind of moving in this direction at first, and then they kind of don't. So like, get to this position, get to this position. This should be seek mode 3. We should be in seek mode 3 right now, because I'm holding my mouse button down, but I'm holding it on top of the hero, which usually means stand your ground. But I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they're moving around. Seems like they're moving around right now. Whoa, what was that? What? Mobs I dot transform dot look at. new vector mobs I. So it's probably this mobs I target thing, because it's like the thing that's changed recently. Oh, right. Yeah, we added in this clause, but we didn't add in the other one. Or we added this this check here, but we didn't add it right here. So does that mean we should raise it up a level? No, I guess we just have to just kind of. Well, I guess we could put it around this whole thing, but oh wait, no. And actually, that's not even the correct check for this case. I think we want to check that. Not even that it's not equal null, but that it's oh, yeah, actually, no, both of these. We want to check for both of these things. Because we added both of these things. Yay. Alright, so. Yeah, I think we were just trying to look at something that was no longer our target. Or like we lost. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I think for the most part this is working. Oh, except for the seek mode 3. Let's make sure seek mode 3 is actually still working like we intended it to. Seek, what is it? Float seek, or no, in seek mode. Yeah, there it is. Oops. So let's make this public for a minute. Public int seek mode 0 for starters. So where is it? Seek mode. Seek mode. Yeah, that is seek mode 3. I guess the hero just forgot that he's not supposed to move around in seek mode 3. Or is he doing okay now? It was when he had a bunch of allies before, so it's hard to tell if he's just not doing it anymore or if he's actually better. So seek mode 3. Yeah, no, he's definitely moving around in seek mode 3. Alright, let's fix that. Yeah, seek mode 3 is supposed to be if you press and hold on your hero, you can stand your ground. Or just like stay in position. It's basically like seek mode 2 except where you are. Kind of. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So right. So yeah, mobs 0 or no, the hero translate did the offset 0. I guess I could just say when offsets are getting applied, I could just say else. I could just say else if dashing and I not equal 0. We could just say like else if no, I don't want seek mode 3 to mess with other things. Like if you're dashing, I don't want to accidentally screw up dashing with seek mode 3, so I'm going to put it where here where they offset towards their targets. So like right after the targeting system. So yeah. Right, so if mobs target I is greater than or equal to 0, mobs target I. Oh. So actually, for the thing about tar time, I'm actually going to say seek mode greater than or equal to 2, because seek mode 3 is also a situation wherein we'll want this to occur. Too far, probably. No, that was the right place. Where was it? Tar time and seek mode greater than or equal to 2. Yeah, because in seek mode 3 we also want to change targets as need be. So although I guess if seek mode equals 3, nah, it's fine. Alright, so maybe the hero should have priority on attacks. So like maybe the hero shouldn't have to, like maybe the hero should just scan and take whatever target as his target, and then only the maybe then only the allies should have to. Oh wow, yeah, this is a lot of processing that doesn't need to occur for. Oh wait, is mobs type 2 is in this entire dealio. Huh. How far does this section go? Alright, so